the educational value of video games starts with the way that video games cognitively interact with the player, right? So because you are involved in the actual experience itself rather than just like a passive, it's an active experience, which means that depending upon the game, different different aspects and different areas of the brain are activated in different ways. But fundamentally, most all games carry with them at least some degree of problem solving, like critical analysis and problem solving. Even with like of Call of Duty multiplayer games, where you know there's no story or there's no whatever. There's also a lot of elements of like spatial awareness with people that play a lot of video games, especially that are like map based. So your orientation on the map and your sense of space and where are you in the game world. Um, there's studies that have shown that like there's a direct translation between that and people being able to read maps or be good with directions like in real life. I am a very strong proponent that all games are educational, that there's educational value to be had in every gaming experience. Some games will have more propensity to be educational than others, but ultimately, just like player narrative in video games, the educational value that someone gets from the video games is going to vary from player to player based upon like what you're putting in, what you're getting out of it. Um, and I wholly reject the notion of separating normal video games from educational games as if like this subset of games are uniquely educational and these games are just wastes of time. I kind of tend to view them kind of almost opposite. Games that usually classify themselves as primarily educational games are usually trash. And I think you can learn the same things that you learn in educational games in games that are actually more enjoyable to play and more engaging and cognitively those are also things that will help you learn better and retain that information more because it's more engaging, more interesting. You want to do the thing. So, yeah.